Okay, welcome to the week 6 walkthrough. After next week, after week 7, we'll be halfway through the course. Hard to believe. Thank you all for your patience and for your hard work. Keep working. Plan your work your plan, reflect, learn. That's my theory and I'm sticking to it. So, I sent an announcement out that had a map for the remainder of the spring semester. And that map is right here. Just click on it. And I made it very simple. I just wrote it down and recorded it with my iPhone. But it should be fairly straightforward. What's what we're going to do, and I thought that might help. I got a request for this from you guys in the Google Forms you all did. So let's go to week 6. And this isn't quite up yet, but it will be shortly, as soon as I get the walkthrough done. And I've, of course, also included the map of the rest of the semester. The same thing here at the beginning. Take a look at it if you haven't already. These week 6 Zoom links, we will not meet on Monday for a Zoom session. We will meet on Wednesday and Friday, and those will be short sessions. And I'm going to talk to you about what I'm expecting to see this week, because this week is almost entirely about the work plans and the reflections and actually getting something written on your research project. Okay, because sooner or later you'll notice where I've got it written down when you are going to have a conference with me. You will talk to me about this, and we'll see what's going on. The week 6 walkthrough, that's what I'm working on right now. Here's the checklist. The Zoom links, I'll have them to you tonight, so you'll know what they are for Wednesday and Friday ahead of time. And the map of the rest of the semester, I want you to do that as soon as you possibly can. And if you have any questions, make sure you have those questions ready for the Zoom session on Wednesday. Read the checklist beforehand so you know what's going on this week. Watch the walkthrough so that, even though I'm skipping Monday's Zoom session, we'll still have a Zoom session here on the walkthrough. So think of the walkthrough as a substitute for the Zoom session. The Zoom sessions on Wednesday and Friday will be short, and after they're over, there'll be time for conferences if anybody wants to have one. So this week, what I want to focus on is work plans. Most of y'all have got the work plans down. Some of y'all are beginning to cheat a little bit on it. And that's okay up to a point, but these are promises to yourself that you need to keep. Research reflections, you need to look back at what you did and see if you can make it better. Not perfect, just better. The assignment tracker, that may or may not be on this week. I might just have to let this substitute for the checklist here, to substitute for the assignment tracker. I just don't know if I have enough time to complete it, but I will try. There's a reading assignment here. I want you to read through, and I made a mistake there, right there, that's wrong. Read through good student examples of work plans and reflections. So that I've got one of each. I may put another one in there, but they're attachments. They are not the supreme best, but they are most definitely not bad at all. So thank you all for sharing those with everybody in class. I want you to read those by Monday, 8 p.m. so that you can do your work. You can maybe get some ideas from them to change your own work plans and reflections. Summary number 2, this is just a reminder. It was supposed to be turned in Monday morning by 6 a.m. If you need a little more time, go ahead. I was a little slow in my responses on summary number 1, and there's still a few summaries for revision out that I need to work on. So if you need a little more time, go ahead and take it. But set yourself a reasonable due date and time. Not at the end of the semester, just in the next week or so. And let me know via email if you're going to take a little more time. The reading assignment, the last reading assignment, is the one where I want you to skim, then close read the article that we'll be critiquing in week 7 and 8. And I think it's an especially appropriate article given the political climate we're in right now. And it's well worth reading. I think you'll enjoy it. You don't have to agree with it. I certainly don't agree with everything in it, but it is an interesting article and it's well worth critiquing. Okay? No Zoom session on Monday. I'll have a short screencast with some content. No Zoom, and that's basically what this is. This is a little bit of the content. And the Zoom session on Wednesday and Friday, they're going to be open classes, a little bit of lecture, but mostly conferences. And if you have any questions about what I want from this week, make sure you do your week 6 work plan. People are forgetting the dated part of the model. Most people are doing just fine with that. People are slipping a little bit on being specific. You need to be vigilant for that. And you need to do things that are achievable, stuff you can get done in a week, all right? Or part of it done in a week. Be clear with yourself what you're going to get done. Reflection, the week 6 research reflection, just as before, but make sure, as I say here, you write about what you've actually drafted for the week. You don't have to include it here, but you can tell me what you wrote and how that worked. Here are the exemplars of good work plans and adequate work reflection right there. Okay? And the last one is the reading assignment, Campuses Are Places for Open Minds. And that is something, all you have to do is read. There's a lot of stuff here, but basically read it as soon as possible so you can, skim it first and then read it closely. You could even print it out and mark it up if you wanted to, because we will use hypothesis in week 7 to do a close reading of this article. And we will talk in our Zoom sessions for week 7. We'll probably have longer Zoom sessions all week so you can understand how to read for critical understanding, and not only that, for how to write critically. Okay? And most people have a little trouble with that. So that's basically it for the week. That's what we're going to do this week. It may seem like less work, but it's not. I know it isn't. So I'll be out of the loop until Tuesday. If you have any issues, certainly email me. I think I'm getting all my emails. If I have not gotten an email back to you, I've got 5 classes I'm teaching, and that's just an excuse, but I do sometimes miss them because there's so many emails, not only from my classes, but other areas in my research life that I'm always looking at. So that's it. Thank y'all, and I'll talk to y'all later in the week.